Good morning, kindergartners. It's Miss Schneider, and today we're going to read a book called The Grumpy Morning. And on the front cover, we see some animals. Do they look very happy? No, they don't, do they? Look at the pig's got his arms crossed. Duck looks like she has her hands up in the air. Rabbit looks frustrated. So we're going to find out what happens in our story. But before we start, we're going to be making some predictions today. Now, predictions are just a guess of what could happen in the story. There's not a right or wrong answer. So I'm going to stop and I'd like you to make some predictions as we go along. So the first thing that I want to make a prediction about is, why do you think these animals are so grumpy? Use what you know about a farm, because these look like farm animals, right? We see a cow, a goat, a duck, a dog, a pig, a horse, a chicken, a rabbit. These look like these are probably farm animals, okay? So why do you think farm animals might be upset? Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, right? Maybe they're upset because the animals would like to go outside, but they have to stay in their cages or in the barn because it's raining. Or maybe they're upset because some of them might be upset because they don't get to go outside into like a pasture, which, remember, a pasture is a grassy area that they can eat. They might be upset because they haven't eaten. They might be upset because maybe they would like to, because it kind of looks like they're in a barn. I think that maybe, unless this is the sun, I think maybe they just want to go outside. I'm not for sure. We'll have to read and find out. The Grumpy Morning, written by Pamela Duncan Edwards. Remember, the writer is called the author, and illustrated by Darcia Labrosi. Illustrator creates the pictures. Oh, man. There we go. I heard a cow begin to moo. I need to be milked. I really do. She mooed at the dog, who began to bark. It's time for breakfast. It's no longer dark. Oh, I heard some rhyming. Moo, do, bark, dark. I heard a goat begin to bleat. Where are my oats? She stamped her feet. She stamped at the hog, who began to squeal. I'm waiting for slop. I'm due for a meal. Oh, I heard some more rhyming. Bleat, feet, squeal, meal. I heard a rabbit begin to thump. I want my pellets. I'll never grow plump. He thumped at the horse, who began to neigh. I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry for hay. So are these animals very happy? No, they're not, are they? I heard a duck begin to quack. What's going on? I must have my snack. She quacked at the cat, who began to meow. I'd like a cuddle. I'd like it now. Heard some more rhyming. Quack, snack, meow, now. I heard a hen begin to cluck. My grain is late. That's just my luck. Nah, nah. Murr, murr. Woof. Quack, wink. Meow, thump, thump. Nee, cluck. Where are they going? Yeah, it looks like maybe they're going into a house. Do farm animals live in a house? No. So what do you think could be happening? Yeah, we'll have to see. Let's look. I saw a moth land on the nose of the sleepy farmer, still in a doze. Ooh, it says still in a doze. What does that mean? Of the sleepy farmer, still in a doze. It means that the farmer was still asleep, yeah. She opened an eye and said with a cry, "Is that the time? Oh my, oh my!" Oh no, so what happened to the farmer? She slept in. It says she opened an eye and said with a cry, "Is that the time?" So she's waking up. She's like, "Oh, is that the time it really is?" Because I think she might have overslept. Good morning, cow. Good morning, dog. Good morning, goat. Good morning, hog. Oh, the animals look happier now, don't they? Good morning, rabbit. Good morning, horse, and duck, and cat, and owl, of course. Such a happy morning, isn't it, hen? Oh, look at the little tiny owl. Then she fed them and milked them. And loved us all 10. Oh, now do the animals look happy? Yeah. And look over here, the owl says, "May I sleep now?" Why is the owl saying, "May I sleep now"? Yeah, because owls sleep during the day. Very good. All right. So let's talk about what happened at the beginning of our book, in the middle of our book, and at the very end of our book. All right, so at the beginning of the book, what were the animals? The animals were feeling how? Yeah, they were upset because they were hungry. And then in the middle, most of our book, the animals, where were they headed off to? To the farmer, right? They were headed to the farmer to wake her up. And then at the end, what happened? Yeah, the farmer woke up and fed the animals and also milked them, right? Yeah. So why did the farmer not feed the animals to begin with? Yeah, she overslept. So why were the animals heading into that house that we looked at? Yeah, they were heading into the house because they were looking for the farmer. And then at the end, the animals were finally happy. And why were they happy? Yeah, because she fed them and milked them. And that's what they wanted, wasn't it? Yeah, very good. All right, Miss Schneider's going to attach some rhyming game that you can play with your parents. And it goes with the Grumpy Morning. It has rhyming words, and it's a little board. And then you get to draw a card. And if you get the card that rhymes with a word on your board, you get to cover it up. And then if you get the bed with the Z's, like you're snoring, then you have to take all of your pieces off, and the first one to cover their board wins. It has instructions, and it'll have the game board and the pieces in there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys weren't grumpy this morning. I hope that you got up and your parents fed you some food for breakfast, and you got your day started. All right, bye, kindergartners.